everyone. My name is Kevin B. Williams, and I'm the event lead for the 31st Annual Relay for Life of Woodbridge Township. I'd like to thank everyone for helping the American Cancer Society lead the fight for a world without cancer. Is Quincy here?
Yeah, Quincy is out there.
Just want to rotate. Hold on. For those of you, oh, awesome. Oh, that's much bigger. Thank you. You think these $2 cheeses would help? They don't. All right. For those of you that don't know, I'm a volunteer fireman in Island, and the firemen in me would like to inform you in case of emergency, not that there will be one, heaven forbid there is one, the emergency exits are to your right if you're sitting down, my left over here where the color guard is. And then there's one behind this door. This will sound an alarm. Don't use that door unless there is an emergency. If there is an emergency, please be calm and walk out of the building. Now that we've got the important safety stuff out of the way. Excuse me. I would like to turn the microphone over to Aditya Sharma, a member of our event leadership team.
We want to thank Woodbridge High School for hosting again this year. For those who are not familiar with the facility, bathrooms are outside the gym, in the hallway, in between the gym and the cafeteria. We also just ask you to be respectful of the space and leave it as you found it. We would like to thank Mayor McCormick for coming out to support our annual event. Mr. Mayor, would you like to say a few words?
What's up, man?
Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much. It's a very busy day here in Woodbridge Township. Things going on here, the middle school, Merrill Park, the Hope Lawn Church, you name it. There's a whole lot happening, but I always want to be here for kicking off a Relay for Life. It's something that's very important to the township, to me personally, because of my wife's former illness, and she's a very, very active driving force behind Relay for Life, along with Amy and Christine and all the others. But I especially want to thank KB here. We've known each other a long time. He's worked for the town for a long time. He was a shop steward. He's labor, management. We're not supposed to get along. We're not supposed to like each other, but we do. And I think that's good. And I have a great deal of respect for him. So when I called my wife with a question about today, she says, call Kevin Williams. I said, okay, no problem. I didn't know that. But Kevin, thank you very much for everything you do. And for today, sorry about the weather, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're not here because we're not outside. It's about doing the right thing and recognizing survivors and remembering those who passed. That's what today's all about, whether it's rain or shine. Can I call up Sharon McAuliffe? They're right here. Sharon McAuliffe, our first ward councilwoman, if she would say a few words.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is a great event, and we're so happy that everyone could be here today. Like the mayor said, Tammy McCormick and Amy McDevitt, I keep close contact with them. They keep in touch with me to let me know all the events that are going on. I try to make sure that I post them out there to everybody so that we can continue to keep raising money to hopefully one day find a cure for this terrible disease that we have. I want to congratulate everyone on being through their service and getting out here, and we're so happy that we can give out these survival medals to people. It's so wonderful to hear when people can make it through this horrible thing, and we want to remember those who weren't able to do that and keep them in mind, because hopefully the treatment that they went through one day will help us find something to make it for everybody to become a survivor one day. So hopefully everybody enjoys all the activities that are going on today, and keep your teams together so next year we can make this event bigger and better. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Today's colors are presented by the North Jersey Young Marines. Color Guard, present the colors. Today's pledge will be signed by the Colonia High School ASL Honor Society. Mr. Mayor, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now, we would like to welcome Glenn Hasselbrink, Woodbridge High School class of 1981, to sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
We have gathered today because cancer has touched each and every one of us. By the end of this year, over 2 million people are expected to be diagnosed with cancer, and more than 600,000 will die from cancer. Cancer is second only to heart disease in deaths in the United States. The American Cancer Society is on the forefront in fighting cancer on a daily basis. They help patients and their caregivers with services such as rides to treatments, lodgings, a 24/7 hotline, cutting-edge research, and advocating on behalf of cancer patients. Together, along with the American Cancer Society, we can make a difference. The mission of the ACS is to save lives, celebrate lives, and lead the fight for a world without cancer. Kindly raise your hand if you or a family member has received a ride to cancer treatment appointments through the American Cancer Society Road to Recovery program. If you stayed at an American Cancer Society Hope Lodge facility or used our hotel partner program while receiving treatment away from home. If you or a family member has ever taken the drugs tamoxifen, Imuradex, or Gleevec. If you or a family member has ever called the American Cancer Society's 24/7 hotline. If you or a family member has ever had a colonoscopy, mammogram, or Pap test. If you or a family member enjoys a smoke-free restaurant and indoor space. If you or a family member has received Herceptin during cancer treatment. The American Cancer Society has had a hand in helping make all the above efforts possible. If your hand is raised, you have benefited from the potentially life-saving work of the American Cancer Society. So you see, you are the work of the American Cancer Society and their progress and programs. Thank you for all you do. Now, I would like to have our other event leadership team members speak on this topic as well.
When we raise money through Relay for Life of Woodbridge Township, we are supporting the American Cancer Society in their fight against cancer for current and future patients. Today, we celebrate those currently battling cancer, as well as our many survivors, and remembering those who have lost their lives. Over the next couple of hours, we will recognize the battle waged 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, by those currently fighting cancer, those that have survived the deadly disease, and those that have lost their life to cancer.
Motivational speaker Andy Andrews is quoted as saying, "Everything you do matters. You have the power to change the world." Some of you may see this ceremony as one day, one memory in a collection of special moments. But remember, every single thing you do matters. You have the power to change the world. Your presence here today, with the support of American Cancer Society, is changing the world. Your presence here today represents the creation of hope in millions. This year, nearly 18.1 million cancer survivors in the U.S. are alive today, and you are making that happen. This year, progress was made through research for treatments to find cancer, and you are making that happen. This year, millions of patients and their families received information and support from the American Cancer Society, and you are making that happen. Thank you for being here tonight and your belief in us. This gives us power to change the world. Now, I would like to introduce a local cancer survivor, Mrs. Roxanne Gerritsen. If you'd like to say a few words, the stage is yours.
Good afternoon. First off, I'll just thank everybody for coming again as part of the committee. And here we go. I am not much to really share of myself or my cancer journey, but today I stand before you as a proud cancer survivor of 11 years. My name is Roxanne Gerritsen and started my cancer journey in February 1994. 20 years later, in February 2014, I was diagnosed again with breast cancer. Surprisingly, it was in the same location, but much more aggressive. So, as all cancer patients do go through, there were endless doctor visits and tests done. After much deliberation with family and doctors, I chose to take the most aggressive approach to my treatment. Some still considered experimental at the time, but today these same treatments are no longer experimental. They are well-used forms of cancer treatments today. I truly believe that my positivity and strong support helped me to successfully get through the treatments. My attitude from day one was, I am only doing this once, so let's get it done right, no matter how long it takes. Besides family support, I was beyond blessed to have friends that helped in so many ways. The ACS was also a great resource, as I was fortunate to be able to rely on them for emotional support, along with transportation to and from treatments. I was not able to return to teaching till the fall of 2014, but I did return strong and able to continue with my career. Cancer also gave me a much better appreciation to not take anything in life for granted. I also had to learn to reach out and ask for help, as I never did. Honestly, I feel I am a better person today. Most importantly, through all this, the sun did shine in my life again, and still does. In July 2024, I finished all medication and am cancer-free. I am living proof that you can survive and continue to live your life, whatever it may be. Thank you.
As we enjoy each other's company today, let's not forget why we have gathered here. Our survivors, current cancer patients, and those no longer with us are the reason we need to keep coming together through the Relay for Life movement. Each and every one of you are here to bring the fight for cancer and together work on making this world cancer-free. We would like to thank our generous sponsors for making our day a huge success. Woodbridge High School Principal Scott Osborne, Woodbridge Township High School, Mayor John E. McCormick, Woodbridge Township Council members, Wegmans, New Jersey Young Marines, IAFF Local 290, Paul DeLeo, Glenn Hasselbrink, We Feed Woodbridge, Dorsey's Bakery, Knoll Brothers Tolling, Relay for Life Woodbridge committee members and volunteers, and of course, you. We would like to recognize those who have raised $1,000 and reached the Grand Club status, Ms. Roxanne Garrison. We would also like to recognize those that have raised $5,000 and above and have reached the All-Star status, Ms. Amy McDevitt and Ms. Tammy McCormick. And again, I would like to say a thank you to our fabulous event leadership team who are wearing our green t-shirts and our beach shirts for our beach theme here today. Special thanks to our team captains and their teams and all the participants and spectators here today, and a special thank you to our survivors and caregivers who inspire us to continue the fight. Let us take a moment and honor our lost loved ones. Paul DeLeo will be our bagpiper leading the first lap. Survivors, when your name is read, please make your way to the DJ area to receive your survivor medal and again gather at the start line. All others line the track to cheer on the survivors. Survivors and their caregivers will take the first lap and all other team members following. Enjoy the day and the many activities planned, and also a reminder that the luminary lap will begin at approximately 9 p.m. Thank you so much to everybody for coming out today, and we hope you enjoy the day.
Survivors, when I call your name out, please come up for your medal, and we'll start the line up here. Marge Terabetsky. Marge Terabetsky.
You know, maybe I'll take a couple and walk into the middle so they don't have to.
Yeah, that's fine. Paul DeLeo. You're a survivor, Paul. And one heck of a bagpiper, let me tell you. You'll find out in a minute. He's pretty good on the bagpipes for an Italian.
Start here, Ken, right?
Yes, yeah, right there is good. Banedyaga. Janice, I apologize if I don't get this right. Janice Banedyaga. And Banedyaga. I'm very close. Jen Ong Myers. Jen Ong Myers. Brian De Silva. Sheila Sawyer. There's Jen. Yeah. If survivors, if you line up over here by the bagpiper, that will begin our first lap. There's Brian De Silva. Here comes Sheila Sawyer. American Irish Association, yeah. Joan Smith. Thanks for coming out, Joan. Martha Cordovi. Christine Leon. John Kazlevskas. Yep. He's got the team. It's okay, folks. This is not an example of an emergency. Please stay seated.
Hey, Dave.
Becky Michael. Tracy Gulpour. Yeah, Sharon, come in this way. Kim Waked. Hope I got your last name correct. Waked? I agree with you, Kim. Sarcasm really is a state of mind. I embrace it. Paul Bubrow. Sorry? That's fine. Renee Bubrow. Roberta Liepman. Lauren Terabetsky and her son Ryan Terabetsky.
Oh, gosh, that poor thing. The electricity, they dropped it.
Roxanne Garrettson. Amy McDevitt. Debbie Clark.
Hey, did you? Addie, push it, if it's going to tip over, push it back up against the backboard.
Barbara Clark. Vivian Hardin. If we could have all of our survivors line up for the first lap, over to my left. Sorry? Are there any survivors who didn't hear your name? Please come up to the podium. I apologize. Michelle O'Rourke. She's on our leadership team. Tammy McCormick. Also on our leadership team. Thank you. Are there any other survivors? Did not get your name called? Then please come up now. We'll give you a survivor. Okay, survivors are going to start a first lap, led by Paul DeLeo. If we have a caregiver soon, so I'll welcome the survivors. Please come join us. Thank you.